There was no expectation that Colin would survive. I mean, he had undergone 2 brain surgeries, and we were really at the end of the line. And we threw out the lifeline, and St. Jude was the place to answer. It's such a magical place. You really don't feel like you're in a hospital when you're there. He felt uplifted, he felt loved, and it felt like this amazing group of people were rallying to help save his life. And then as you got going, you realize, well, this place is running every day. The lights are turned on because of donations from donors who help the hospital.
We met Colin down at St. Jude in 2009. We were down at the hospital going through a tour, and we ran into him and his parents who had just arrived. He was first diagnosed, and he just stole our heart.
The event that Curetivity did at St. Jude was one of the first that we got to take Hadley to. So we walked in, and Paige immediately came up to us and was like, "Who is this little nugget?" She took Hadley and carried her around, just instantly pulled us in and made us part of the family.
Our mission is to create hope and cure kids. I want these families to know they are not alone. We're with them every single step of the way. All I want is for them to be happy and successful and back at home living a normal life.
But for us, where the real magic is the impact we have on the lives of the patient families. And even if that only happens once, this is all worth doing.
Without that support, I feel like probably 80% of our time, maybe more, would have been on the phone with our insurance company, having to fight over getting her the best care, and I didn't have to call our insurance company at all. And without a doubt, we were able to do that because of organizations like Curetivity that help fund St. Jude. Curetivity has changed our life in a lot of ways. The biggest thing was that they had a hand in saving our daughter's life.
We don't just write a check to St. Jude.
We actually pick particular projects and we fund them.
We funded a $20 million project to build the world's most state-of-the-art pediatric intensive care unit and surgical suite.
You know, I failed to say that they fulfilled their pledge 5 years early, so they decided to do another pledge of $20 million. Just incredible work.
Whether it's a paint party or, a pizza party, they're going through a horrendous experience, and if we can do anything to kind of lighten up their load, we want to be there for them.
It takes a team effort, and candidly, we wouldn't be able to execute something like this unless the people involved deeply cared about the cause.
Happy birthday, dear Bridget. Happy birthday to you.
Curetivity has been an extension of our family. They've offered assistance and help to save my daughter's life, and they've offered help in just making our lives easier on an everyday basis when we're in the most challenging fight of our lives.
More on the right. Yes. More on the right.
Our daughter had a diagnosis that was not very good. It only had a 50% survival rate. And her initial treatment of chemotherapy did not work. But St. Jude has Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. They've saved our daughter's life.
How you look at the children who are undergoing the treatments, and how devastating that would be, given how much you love your own child, and it makes you want to fight harder. Curetivity is more than just a charity event with random people. I mean, it really has become a family. It's the same people year after year after year who are staunchly committed to fighting pediatric cancer.
One of the last conversations I was able to have with Colin was that he asked me, "Daddy, will you help the hospitals do whatever you can to help kids like me?"
Colin will always live on in our heart. He is a daily motivator for me. I have his picture in my office. I look at him every day. His tagline was, "Never give up on your dreams," and we will always keep fighting for a cure on his behalf. I want to fuel this engine and build this family as big as we can, because that's the only way we're going to be able to make a larger impact and footprint at St. Jude.
St. Jude.